A glacier is a natural body of ice that has been on the surface of the polar or alpine regions for many years and moves along the surface. Glacial snow covers for many years through compaction, recrystallization, refreezing, and other ice formation. It has certain shape and level and plasticity. Glacier is the largest freshwater resource on Earth and the largest natural reservoir after ocean. I pictured this photo myself on December 2018 during the winter break. I went to the Anchorage, Alaska for a vacation. It's very lucky to see the glacier in person and it's really magnificent. So, how did the glacier form? A glacier is a form of water that is transformed by a series of changes in snow. To form a glacier requires a certain amount of solid precipitation, including snow, fog, and hail. In the high mountains, glaciers can develop, in addition to the requirements of a certain altitude, but also require that the mountain is not too steep. If the mountain is too steep, the snow falls down the slope, forming no snow and no glacier. As soon as the snowflake falls to the ground, it changes. As the external conditions and time change, the snowflake will turn into round and spherical snow with no crystal characteristics, which is called granular snow. This kind of snow is the raw material of glacier. After the snow turns into granular snow, as time goes by, the hardness of granular snow and the compactness between them are constantly increasing. The large and small granular snow are squeezed against each other and embedded tightly, thus forming glacial ice. The ice is milky white when it first forms. Over the years, the ice becomes denser and harder, and the air bubbles inside gradually decrease, gradually turning into crystal clear old ice with blue crystals. Then, how is it distributed? Glaciers are mainly distributed at the poles of the Earth and in high mountain areas of medium and low latitudes. The global area of glaciers is more than 16 million square kilometers, accounting for about 11% of the total land area of the Earth. Glaciers in polar regions cover almost the entire polar region, known as continental glaciers, also known as ice sheet glaciers. Middle and low latitude mountain glaciers are called mountain glaciers. The Antarctic ice sheet and the Greenland ice sheet cover 97% of the Earth's ice and 99% of its ice. Mountain glaciers are most developed in the mountains of Central Asia. What will happen if the glaciers continue to fade? As the global climate gradually warms, the area and volume of glaciers around the world have decreased significantly, and some even disappeared. The rapid melting of glaciers will bring the following serious consequences. First, sea level rise. Scientists believe the melting of ice sheets and mountain glaciers over the past century has contributed to a global sea level rise of 10 to 25 centimeters. Second, global climate change is obvious. When the glaciers melt, the exposed land and water absorb heat from the sun, which causes the ice to melt more, and the chain reaction is bound to accelerate the warming process on the ground, contributing to climate change. Third, the ecological environment was damaged. The melting of glaciers destroyed the living environment of some plants and animals, and also poses a threat to the living environment of human beings. Microbes buried in ice sheets hundreds to tens of thousands of years ago are exposed by melting glaciers, and thus buried can have an impact on human health.